Hi, I'm Dr. Neha. I'm an internal medicine physician. I'm an executive coach and an engineer helping you build the bridge between the science of medicine and the art of communication so you can live your best life. Today I was thinking about sleep and how many questions people ask me about sleep. Like, isn't it a waste of time? And like, why do I have to, spend a third of my life sleeping? And then there's the other people who love sleep. And then there's the patients of mine who feel depressed or low and sleep too much. And then they move into a space of like heaviness. Like, when you go back to sleep, like, oh yeah, I'm a little tired, maybe I'll go back to sleep. And then you wake up and you're like, oh God, I overslept. Like that was too much. So is sleep a waste of time? It might be. If you're thinking about what's not getting done on your external to-do list. What I'm talking about is your body's internal to-do list. And so I wonder if you've ever thought about that, because while you're sleeping, so many important things are happening. And let's just run through them first of all. So the first one is that your body is physically repairing. So if you've worked out that day, this is when your muscles start to mend and you grow, right? You're growing, building muscle. It's also when your immune system is scanning the body for any abnormal cells, such as a cancer cell or something like that. We all have abnormal cells in us, but we got to give our immune system time to clean up. I always think of it for some reason after like a big event at a stadium, it would be like, after this huge event, like the cleanup crew comes in, but they can only do it once everybody's left and there's like some downtime. So you've got to give your body, the event is your whole day and everything that you're doing. And then there needs to be time for your cleanup crew, right? To do the mending, repair the muscles, scan for any garbage that needs to be taken out, right? But if you just went in, did one huge event, got people out and did another huge event, what a mess. Right? There's no time to clean up. The second most important thing that your body is doing while you're sleeping is it's integrating like your memory and consolidating everything that's happened and committing it to memory. So you can remember all these incredible things you learned in conversations or in class or in your meetings or everything that you've been thinking about. And the third one, I'm like, what is the third one? I'm trying to remember. Oh, emotional processing. So your body literally flushes out your limbic system and helps these emotions that you're experiencing process. Now here's the kicker that most people don't know. If you don't get enough sleep, for those of you that think it's okay for you to have like 4 or 5, 6 hours of sleep, not the 7 to 9 hours of sleep that are recommended, what you shortchange when your body has to prioritize, which one do you think it prioritizes? I'm just giving you a minute to say, is it physical repair? Is it memory consolidation? Or is it emotional processing? It's number 3. Your body will prioritize emotional processing, and it will skip or leave out the other ones to last. So that's why when you wake up, and you're like, oh, I'm still not physically rested. Yeah, because the later stages are that physical repair. So there are 10% of people, right, that do okay with less sleep. But I just gotta tell you, there's a lot of people who think they're in that 10%. So let's just say that maybe your next step, here's what I'd offer. To see if it could help you, wherever you are, let's say you get 5 or 6 hours of sleep, right, a night. What if you just added a half an hour on for a week? So if it's 5 hours, get 5.5. If it's 6 hours, get 6.5. And see if after a week or two you start feeling better, because that's your answer. Now, if you're somebody who uses sleep as a coping mechanism, it's like, I do this sometimes, but it's like if I've had a lot of stress or I always think like, if I just take a nap, I'll wake up and it'll feel better. Well, it will feel better because you sleeping allows that emotional processing to happen and your body to physically recoup. If you're someone who knows you use sleep too much, then I want to have you think about, what am I hoping that sleep does for me? Am I avoiding my life? Am I avoiding the job that I don't feel connected to, the relationship that I've now outgrown, the community that I'm not engaged with anymore? You want to be asking yourself, what am I trying to escape from? But the bottom line is, sleep is awesome for you. It's a third of our life, so make sure you're comfortable and your sleep environment is one in which you feel really rested and feel like relaxing and surrendering to. So create a spa-like environment for yourself. And I look forward to having this conversation. Ask me any questions you've got about sleep.